We play and call it work.
Hey everybody, Matthew and Steve here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to the final missions of Spell Hunters, our Age of Sigmar narrative campaign, featuring none other than the Spellbusters. Who are you going to call?
A couple of them.
Well, the originals.
New stragglers.
But you're recruiting, right?
That's true.
It's normal. It's
Sure.
still the Spellbusters, even though they don't even know, probably the new guys don't even know that you were Spell Hunters by this point. They just kind of got dragged along
That is true.
for the story and along these missions. But we're going to have some big reveals today as we head into the final missions. So there'll be two final missions, and we'll start with this one, which is it's not a part one, part two thing. This is we're heading somewhere to finish up some business. We got to finish up, and then the next mission will be the season finale, the finale. And so you can see that in the MiniWarGaming Vault in the link below. If you're not a Vault member, it's not too late to get this entire narrative campaign for free. Just go to miniwargaming.com/Tyrus, Tyrus. Link below as well, and you can get the whole thing for free just for trying out the Vault for free. All the details there.
That's the wrong link.
It is.
You gave him the Death Watch link.
I gave him the Death Watch one. Jeez, I'm all mixed up.
Wow.
MiniWarGaming.com/spellhunters. That's also in the description. Hey, if you want the Death Watch one for free, you can go to
It's also another
MiniWarGaming.com.
really good campaign.
Yeah, it's a great campaign. But yeah, geez, I'm filming both of these simultaneously, so give me a break.
Yeah.
And so, in this part, you're Space Marines. No, obviously not. So, let's find out what happens next. Of course, spoilers, be ye warned, because there are going to be some big bombs dropped on us today as we discover new things. Some very new things. So, last mission, you went up against some ferocious Spite Revenants who almost swung at you
Oh, right.
before you destroyed them.
Yeah.
You've become a little
They
overpowered.
shall not pass.
Yeah. I also made the mistake of making a mission where you didn't have to go anywhere. You just had to dispel. Not making that mistake again. Sorry, you gotta travel. And so, yeah, so you kind of just destroyed them with your Necromancer, Kengax, just at ease, just like, undead, undead, undead. But it wasn't just him. Yes, Slick did his part, throwing down those Briar Thorns, throwing up the shields of thorns around everybody, and just making it so anytime the Spite Revenants moved anywhere, that they were just impaled and just wrecked.
You got to cast some spells.
Yeah, he really did. He didn't just assist this time. As soon as I said you can't have two zombie dragons, he's like, fine, I'll use yes, like
Whatever,
for
I'll
something
cast
else. I'll cast other stuff. And that rule still holds, because we're going to the Realm of Heavens where zombie dragons can't be had more than one. I don't know, I'll just keep making up reasons.
It's
but
in the lore.
it's in the lore, you can only have one zombie dragon at a time. Your brain just can't control two. If you cast a second, then I get control of the second.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. It becomes a neutral third
find
party.
a way to use that.
It becomes a neutral third party. Anyway, so you managed to get the Palisade of Life and pull that in. Once you did, of course, as has been the pattern, the Alpha Sphere yanks it in, and as you look at it and as it's kind of churning through it, you start to see other things start to glow. You see this white, just pure white light start to crystallize as it goes through, and you recognize that as the Realm Stone from the Realm of Light. And then all of a sudden you can start to see this radiance. It's funny, it's how they're all working together and not canceling each other out. There seems to, you can feel the push and the pull of each of these as light works against shadow and life against the beasts and the fire against the metal. Death is the only one unopposed at this point, there being no magic of the heavens in this sphere. But all the other ones you can see they're constantly colliding into each other, and they would be annihilated, but they aren't. Almost like the thing in the middle is keeping them from fully forming each other. So like matter and antimatter would just explode if they came together, but it's holding them apart in its own magical sphere as opposed to a magnetic one. And you can see this, just constant life and fire and metal and light and shadow and beasts and life. I think I said that one already. But they're all just they're coalescing together. Almost when you look at it though, it feels like it's right, like they're meant to be together.
Okay.
Like they've always meant to be together, and it's something the cataclysm of the past split them apart into the realms that they are now. But at the same time, you can't help, and as all the wizards are looking at this, they all realize that they're silent. Even the Night Haunt, the Guardian of Souls, all caster, as he's staring into it, just feels mesmerized by this dance of all this magic in the middle, and at the very core of it, this just piece that you can't quite recognize, but you're becoming very attached to. And as you look at it, you just feel this affinity towards it, like it's giving you so much that you will do anything. And as you're all staring at it, once again you see the images start to coalesce and reform. And once they do, your Countess Cordillia immediately recognizes and can feel the magic of where you're about to go. As it expands and then collapses around you, and you find yourself no other place than the Realm of Heavens, the Realm of Azyr. But not just in the Realm of Azyr, but once again towards the realm's edge, where magic is a little more chaotic. And your Night Haunt, caster, it doesn't like it very much at all. It hurts, and Ken Gax can feel the magic of Azyr fighting against it. But at the same time, a voice comes into their head saying it was not always so. That this magic is meant to be together with the others. So we will form it again and bring them all back together. And just as you say this, that's when you start to take in your surroundings, and you can see this huge bridge right next to you and stairs leading up to it. And at the end of this bridge, there's almost this tear in reality, this ripple, almost as like a heat, like right above a toaster.
Yeah.
That kind of like this rippling effect in the air. It doesn't have a color, it's just clear. But right next to it is a Lord Arcanum on a grip charger, and it's currently doing some sort of ritual. But it stops as it looks down and notices you. And as it looks down, it calls out, saying, "Cordelia, we thought you were lost. Where have you been?" And she just looks back up at him, and then all of a sudden his you can't see his gaze, of course, he's got his helmet on, but if you could, he'd have a scowl. And they'd be like, "Why are you in the companionship of these enemies? And I smell the taint of chaos amongst them." And that's when he bellows orders to the rest, and that's when you see through the ruins all these Stormcast Eternals in the colors of the Hammers of Sigmar, just like Countess Cordillia, start to march towards your position as he bellows orders for them to exterminate you. And he's like, "And I'll remake your soul on the forges of Sigmar." And that's when Cordelia just can't stop herself anymore. She says, "Traitor!" She's like, "You are the ones that have worked against order in the name of a false god who has come down and claimed a realm of his own, which is not even his." And now, and he's like, "And we have come to restore true order to the mortal realms." And he's totally taken aback by this, but it doesn't slow down the march of all the enemies as they come towards you.
Cordelia heresy.
The Cordelia heresy. And as you all get ready to summon your strengths to fight probably one of the hardest battles, theoretically, that you've faced so far. We'll see.
Zombie dragon.
Until all the zombie dragons show up. Let's go take a look at the battle report. You start here, all sorts of bad guys between you and the end, and you got to end up on top of that hammer. Some of these end on top of the hammer, and then use a spell. It's a casting value of 7 to basically capture or to finish the ritual. Okay. However you get there is up to you, and don't die. You are outnumbered severely right now.
I got this.
But you got first turn, because it wouldn't be fair for me just to snipe you first turn, which would be what would happen with the forces you're up against. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, turn 1.
First thing, Snarktooth is to cast the Burning Pendulum with 1 help from Yeslik.
What do you normally need to get this?
I need a 7, so I need a 4.
Because he gets +1 already,
+1,
and then the +2 for the help. Oh, well, I'm not unbinding that. So he's got the extra range, so you can place it within 12 rather within 6. Make sure you point it the direction you want to go, though.
I'll fly this way. Actually, if we go here, I think I can fly. Yeah, that'll do.
And then
It's not going to get both anyway. All right, we'll stop here.
So get the Lord Arcanum.
Yep.
D6 mortal wounds to Lord Arcanum. Booyah! 3 mortal wounds. Brings him down to 4 wounds already. Guardian of Souls, all caster.
Yeah, so he's going to cast the Molten Maw with...
So it's a metal maw.
And it's
It's a 9 to cast.
Okay, well, we are going to get help.
Does he already have a +to cast?
He does not. So actually, Cordelia's going to do it. So I'll be 6 here.
So the Countess Cordillia is going to do it? With help?
More help? Yeah, 1 help for sure. I'm gonna take 2 help.
You really want to get this one off.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 help. Did need 2 help.
So it's 10, 11, so I didn't need to roll a double 6 to stop that, so I'm not going to try.
Just gonna land here, and then we're gonna move it. I'm gonna get right on top. Oh yeah. So we'll land there.
So just put it down at the bottom,
Yeah.
and we'll count as range. And then you choose something within 6 inches.
Yeah.
Lord Arcanum! Every 6 is a mortal wound.
No, it's 3. It's
What?
the armor save.
Wait. Hold on, we're doing this wrong then. It has 6 dice, not 12, because it's against the armor save.
Yeah.
So 3 ups will do mortal wounds. Oh, just 2. So he's down to 2.
All caster is gonna try to summon the Quicksilver Swords. And we're gonna get a help.
Do you already get a
Yes,
+1 from...
No, he does not. He's still a level.
So you need a 4 then instead of a 6. Okay, so that becomes 8. I'm going to try to stop that. I need a 9 or higher. Yeah, because I can't automatically stop it. Stopped it. Unbound.
Kengax is going to... Yeah, I thought I could see you.
It's right here.
There you are. We're gonna Arcane Bolt him.
Oh, you can see the Lord Arcanum? Because he's behind a wall right here. I doubt he can see you.
Where'd he go?
So Stephen made a mistake. He thought when he deployed him there that he could see the Lord Arcanum, but he couldn't. So we're just going to shuffle him up a little bit. Because we're nice like that.
I'll take it.
And he'll Arcane Bolt the Lord Arcanum.
Yeah.
And you don't have any help.
He has +2 to cast.
But he has
spell,
+2.
Yeah.
So you use a 3. And that's 1 mortal wound. And you get to cast it a second time.
Double ghost.
Boom! And Lord Arcanum gets ripped apart by all these spells. Oh, I can just imagine that. Spellbusters show up. And also these humongous spells that he's never seen before come ripping through the air and tear right through him. And just as he's about to stand up to retaliate, the Kengax just looks at him menacingly, and he feels his insides just tear apart, and he falls to the ground in pieces. Nice.
Cordelia is like, yeah.
Yeah!
Like that! He's gonna keep casting. Next, he's gonna cast the Prismatic Palisades.
Well, that's not Prismatic Palisades. This is the
Oh, sorry, the
Palisade of Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, Palisade of Life. So that's successful.
This is needed right there.
Gonna block them off, so all of a sudden, the ground just erupts
Let's go there.
with these emerald-colored crystals as they just erupt right in front of the Liberators. And the Ballista can't see you any longer.
And then finally, Skeletons.
He gets a plus. Yep, you got it.
Yep.
So that's the Skeletons.
And then-
You want to just throw down the Zombie Dragon at the same time?
I need an 8. We're gonna do Vargeist instead.
So they need a
They
5
need- yeah.
because you get the +2. Oh, you would have got the dragon!
I would have.
And with a slight flick of his finger, boom! All this undead just bursts out of the ground, and these Vargeist jump up and howl, showing your true power. You can just feel the power of the Alpha Sphere coursing through you, so you feel invincible. That's the hero phase, which means our game is over. Because it's the Age of Hero phase.
Pretty much.
Well, Age of Sigmar in general is not that way, but this has gotten that way.
I'm just gonna roll 5 dice. We're gonna go back.
Just for runs?
Everybody's running. Oh, actually, no. All caster. Yeah, everybody's gonna run.
1, 1, 5, 2, and 5. So then they're all going to move this way towards the bridge.
Pretty much. So he'll be going around because he doesn't think about support. You go a little faster, but you're gonna be out in the open, I think.
Well, you're in cover at least in that building.
And then 3, 2,
And that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Okay. So you sniped Lord Arcanum and summoned a small army of undead. It's a start. It's a start. Good start. Sequitors form up, get out of line of sight of everything, preparing themselves for the onslaught of the undead. And then the Lord Relictor comes back as well to support them. Castigators reposition. Wait, they're going to reposition like this, though. That way the Liberators can start their march around the palisade, because it's in their way. The Ballista is going to move up. Actually, we're going to start its way. We're going to run it. We're going to run it. Definitely needs to reposition somewhere that I can see just 2 more inches. So these guys are just going to start pushing it up the stairs. And the Decimators will start making their way back as well. Castigators are going to choose to reroll 1s to hit in the shooting phase, and then they're going to open up fire on the little goblin. Getting -1 to hit, of course, because they have Lookout Sir. Actually, I forgot, they love to kill Night Haunt, so they can see the Night Haunt, so they're going to fire at your Guardian of Souls. The white one's my prime, hits on 2s instead of 3s, but any unmodified 6s do D3 hits instead. But we do have Lookout Sir going on here, because you do have the Vargeist as a unit of 3.
Nice.
We're actually 3s and 4s, so that's a miss because of that. And we're looking at 3s to wound. No D3 hits though. So 2 wounds at -1, which you don't care about because you don't care about modifying saves. So you take 1 damage. Liberators will then declare a charge. You're going to need 10 inches to reach these skeletons. And we roll 3. There's no hero nearby to let them re-roll that. I'll have the Judicators charge too. 6 is not going to make it in. And that, unfortunately, is my turn as I wait to see where that palisade goes. Now we got to roll to see who goes first next round. Whoever goes second is going to be able to move the first endless spell. Scary, scary. And you win ties. Well, you get to choose, Steve.
I'm going to go second and move the that thing.
Metal Maw.
The Metal Maw. Oh, we're landing, because we're up here. We're landing here.
Waka. So it passes over them, does D3 mortal wounds.
Actually, I don't have to in a straight line, right?
No, not with this one. Well, yeah.
I don't think I have the movement. No, I don't have the movement.
So you can only pass over one of them?
Yeah.
So let's do that. Some mortal wounds before you decide who it's going to hit also. D3 mortal wounds. It's 2. That kills 1. Obviously not a double hammer one, so we'll take this guy out. And then who are you going to choose for the second ability?
I just want to take a quick peek at a couple of ranges for my neck. It doesn't matter, you're going to move. So we're going to hit...
Sequitors or Lord Relictor?
Let's go with Sequitors.
So 6 dice. 4s will do mortal wounds. So 1 more dies. I'm going to move the wall. It's annoying. Boop. Oh, actually, I'm going to move it up to here, ignoring vertical. Yep. And then I'm going to restore D6 wounds to this unit. And the 2 guys come back. And we'll put 1 here and 1 here. So you get to do the burning pendulum, fiery pendulum of death.
So we're just going to go up to here.
And do D6 mortal wounds back to them. Sorry, he started to roll that when I turned off the camera. And you killed 2 more of them again. So it's a little dance we got going on. And in my hero phase, I guess I can't heal because nobody is partially hurt. So he's going to move up so he can look down so he can hurt them next time. So we're in a movement phase now, obviously. And these guys are going to protect him, make it a little harder for the pendulum to, because it can turn. I guess it could probably get where it needs to go. I'm going to go like this. Whoops. The Castigators and the Liberators are going to continue their movement towards all your wizards. Give me the double turn. It's pretty risky. And the Decimators will come up to help with this mess. Ooh, I'm going to run them. I'm going to plug that gap. 6. Okay, good. So now what I'm going to do is make it a little harder for that pendulum to get all the way in here. The Ballista now has line of sight. And if I'm within the half range, I'm going to do rapid fire on your little stupid grot. Normally hitting on 5s, but you have lookout sir going on, so I'm only hitting on 6s. But each hit is D6 hits. Booyah. Okay. D6 hits. 5. This is 3s to hit. Good. So, sorry, 3s to wound. So that's 3 wounds. It's -2 rend.
So I was going to roll my armor except for my rend, or my cover, basically. So 6 up.
So what's your...
5 up.
Oh, he actually has a 5 up?
So up to 4 up.
Oh, geez, I thought he had a 6 up.
Wait a second. I think I'm wrong. He's got a 6 up.
He might be a 6 up. So he actually only has a 6 up. Cover makes it 5 up, and I'm -2. So he takes 3 wounds. Boop. Blam! All these arrows, lightning arrows, come into him. And then the Castigators, sensing his weakness, fire at him as well. Look out, sir. So it's 3s on the whites and 4s on the others. So we got 2 hits, winning on 3s. Oh, just 1. At -1, so he gets a 6 up. Wait, did I roll a 1 for one of my hits? Because if I did, I get to re-roll it. We're going to charge. We'll start with the Liberators. 7 inches. All right, we're finally in. Liberators, their hammers and shields come crashing into your skeleton line. Now you've asked for it. The reckoning has come. And the Castigators will charge 8 inches. So they're obviously in too. That's all my charges, so I'll get a pile on the Liberators first. So I'm closest to him, so just end closer. And I don't think there's an easy way to do this really well. I think I'm only going to get 3 in. Yep, 3 of them are in, not the prime. 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. Oh, goodness. Winning on 3s. All right! Liberators can't hurt a skeleton. You get to pick a unit to fight back with?
I don't think I care, but okay, we'll just...
The Shaman could go if he cares to go first.
We're going to move
He's technically engaged.
No, yeah, the Shaman... Shaman ain't going to do much.
Hey, he's got the wacky stick.
Just like that. Keep them all in cover. Just gonna attack the Liberators. It's written on 3s.
Because you got the Necromancer nearby.
Oh.
And then wounding on 4s.
Yep.
No rend.
No, sir.
4 up, re-rolling 1s. We're good. Adjudicators will pile in next, engaging Countess Cordillia. The 3 of them into the skeletons. 4s. Oh, I guess that was average. And 4s. 1 wound. What save do you got?
4 up.
That's right, because you got cover and a shield. 1 dice.
It's gonna kill this one here.
Okay, so now you got your 2 mages.
I got 2 in?
Well, she's in now. She's within 3
Oh,
inches.
nice. I'll look at the Goblin real quick.
So he'll move in within 2 inches.
Yeah. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. Nope.
Does she want to go in too?
Yes, sir.
Against the castigators. 3 attacks.
Yep, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s.
With a
rend.
minus what rend?
1.
So I take a wound. It's D3 damage. Oh, 3 damage. Oh, she's betraying her own people. She kills 1.5. Oh wait, that's the prime. Okay, I'll kill this prime. Or kill this 1.5. And now we have our battle shock. No battle shock. You only lost 1. I only lost 1. The losses up there happened outside of my turn, so it doesn't actually affect anything. So you've got the charge into you now, so you better do something. Get out of there before they start to work their way through. Let's go into Spellbuster's turn 2.
He also uses his free dispel to bring down the wall of life.
Okay, he only needs an 8. Oh, fails.
I did his free one. Cordelia is going to cast a Spirit Storm. I'm looking for a 6. Normally it's 7.
Okay, that goes off everything within 18 inches. Takes a
One
mortal
more.
wound. Mortal wound to the castigators. Finishes off one of the castigators. Get a mortal wound to the liberators. Oop, not you. Mortal wound all the way back here to the ballista. Mortal wound to the... everything up here. Sequitors take 1. The decimators take 1, bring them down to 2. And the Lord Relictor takes 1. Bring it down to 4. Ouch!
Snark uses to cast a Flock of Doom onto the Bolt Thrower.
Which is a ballista.
Yep. So 6 to cast, which needs a 5.
And it does 12 dice, 6s are
No,
mortal
it's
wounds.
only... Oh yeah, it's 12 dice, you're
Yeah,
right.
it's the same as the etheric pendulum. No, that's the pendulum. The quicksilver
Yep.
swords. 6s. 1 mortal wound. You're getting there.
Kangax and cast Arcane Bolt.
What's his target going to be?
I'm not sure yet.
Well, that is a D3 one.
That is good. No, it's the D6 one.
No.
Oh yeah,
1 or
D3.
D3.
Yeah. That's going to be on the Bolt Thrower now.
Onto
Or
the
actually the Ballista.
You can't see the ballista, unfortunately. And that one I'm not
Oh,
going to
you're right. You're right.
Because there was no declare.
The bigger squad.
So the bigger squad of liberators, D3 mortal wounds. 2. And then you can instantly cast it again. Another D3.
Same squad.
Same target. 2 again. Oh, you guys are so powerful. Put it on this one down here.
Now we're going to cast Sickle Wind next.
From Yeslik?
Yep.
So you're going to draw a line through Countess Cordelia, and through the Liberators and the Castigators?
Yeah. Let's see if we can get her. We get her.
So D3 mortal wounds to Cordelia. 2 to her. How much to the Liberators? 3, and the Castigators? 1. So Liberators take 3 mortal wounds. Is that right?
Yes.
That kills them. She takes 2. So she's down to 3.
Got it.
And then the Castigator here takes 1 and is down to 1. Double cast?
No. He has no bonuses. We're now going to Life Surge Cordelia.
Oh, jeez, and heal everything back up.
Yeah.
You are unkillable. So
And-
D3 wounds restored. Okay, so she's got all her wounds back.
Yeah, we'll go
Double
on,
cast it?
Yeah, on the Goblin.
D3. 2 of them.
He's healing, yeah.
He goes back up to 4, and she goes back up to full. Holy moly, you guys are strong.
All casters and cast the Quicksilver Swords.
What'd you need? 6?
I needed a 6.
Yeah, you're good.
Here.
You're gonna place it.
Yep, it's going to get max 10 away from me. Yeah, it's a little too far, unfortunately. And then, yeah, we're landing.
You're good.
There.
Within 6 inches, you can try to kill them. 6s are mortal wounds. Oh, you got it!
That was unlikely.
Yeah, because that thing was the one thing that could punch through your guys.
Yeah.
Sing! They all go down, and the ballista crumbles.
And now it's time to summon again with Kangax. We'll go skeletons.
No help, so he needs a 3. You got skeletons. That's the first one, and then double cast.
Zombie dragon. You need an 8?
Oh, you got it! It's a zombie dragon! And here comes the zombie dragon. You do smell the smell of ozone in the air as a storm rumbles closer to you.
Ozone. Hello.
Flap, 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 flap.
Ooh. We are gonna fall back over here. Actually, we're gonna run into it.
Everybody's just gonna run and reposition.
Yeah.
Spellbusters, come on out. Feeling invincible and immortal, even as they smell and see the rumbling storm clouds coming on in. No shooting, so you just go straight to the charge phase.
Start the zombie dragon first.
Oh yeah, I guess you could if he gets a nice long charge. Nope.
No, it's infinite vertical.
Oh yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I think even with the infinite vertical, that's not going to bring you in because it's the angle that you would need does not quite get you up there.
So in the Vargeisen.
Vargeis are in.
I don't think we're gonna get much. So
just take on the
we're gonna
sequitors.
go like a full inch away and full inch
half
away.
inch.
No, only one of them, right? So he'll
The
take
first
half.
one moving has
No,
to.
one of them.
Just one of them?
That's 40k. Yeah, one model.
And in the combat phase, I'm going to declare I am going to reroll ones. I'm going to reroll saving throws.
Same goes. 3's to hit.
Oh, I mean hit roll. Hit rolls.
3's to wound with a rend.
Of what? -1, so 5 up. Rerolling anything but 4s. Is it
2
more
damage.
Or 2 damage apiece? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Well, I have no more shields to do that with, but I do have 2 of the big maces, including the one on my prime. So we're hitting you on 3s. No rerolls. Hey, there we go. All of them hit. 3s to wound. Oh, they're at -1. Oh. Yeah, these are -1, 2 damage apiece.
This is gonna be a 6 of save.
Okay. Oh, 2 damage.
Wow. Another one.
Well, that wasn't very good. I don't have to worry about battle shock because I just lost 1, and they're bravery 7. We got down there to do.
Skeletons. I think you felt you shouldn't be on there.
We'll just move on in.
We're gonna. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna get off.
I don't think you need to worry about these
I
guys
don't
too
think
much.
exactly. I don't think I get better than anyway. But
3 of them against
so
Castigator.
the horn helmets, the champion there.
Hit on 3s
and 4s. 1.
4 up save. Oh, you killed him. We had 1 wound left, and then the Liberator will go in and swing. It is the prime. Oh, we got 3 hits. 2 wounds, no rend, so you get your not cover anymore, so 5 up.
5 up.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
You are immortal. That's the end of turn 2. Smell that ozone coming on in. And then from the lightning comes the 3 fulminators. We got a Knight of Zeros, some Judicators, and some Evocators. They all come in between rounds as opposed to their normal rules. That way Steve is able to see them and react to them as he didn't know they were coming. So we roll off to see who goes first. Oh, I win that roll off, so obviously I will go first. We're going to put Empower on.
Get to move stuff.
What do you mean? Oh, right. We've got endless spells. So you're going to do the Metal Maw?
He's going to go hit these 3. I want to see how far and holy go.
Well, you can always end up in the
But
middle
I
of
want
all
to
of them.
stand afterwards.
So all around?
Yeah.
It's like D3 mortal wounds each, and then you can choose one to do more mortal wounds too. So the Decimators. 1, the Sequitors. 3, that kills them all. And the Lord Relictor. 3. So Decimators takes 1. The Lord Relictor is down to 1. And you killed the 2 Sequitors I was about to empower. Thanks. And they can choose a unit, 6 dice. Who's he going to choose? 3, any 3 will kill him. Oh, jeez, that kills him. Well, there goes that army. 1 Metal Maw. I'm going to turn it. And then just move it right to there. And get that. D6 mortal wounds. 5.
Not bad.
So it'll finish off the 1, kill the next, and wound once on the next one. So Vargeis get destroyed. And the Palisade.
Perfect.
Oh no!
It will heal them.
Oh no! D6. So how much do they get back? Oh! Well, they won't be able to bring them both back because you can't partially heal.
Oh, right. Right.
But it'll basically fully heal the one guy
Yeah.
and bring back the other guy. I'll move the Quicksilver Swords back to here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to any of your mages, unfortunately. So I will choose the Skeletons. Every 6 is more. Never mind. Okay. And then it's my turn. And now I'm like, what the heck, eh? Let's try to snipe some of your wizards. Fulminators are going to come up to here.
No.
No?
Wait. Okay, that's fine.
Judicators are going to hop up to here so they can see your wizards, your stinking wizards. We're going to snipe them.
Yeah.
And my Knight Azyros is going to hop up to here. Advocators will come up here to reinforce.
Okay.
We'll move that palisade next turn. One Fulminator can see just the grot. These walls are really blocking everything. And the other two can only see the skeletons. Against the grot. Yep. D3 mortal wounds. So that's 2 mortal wounds on him. And against the skeletons, 3 mortal wounds.
This goes to 2.
2, and then 3
giant
skeletons
hand.
died.
I don't like these guys. They were the worst skeletons.
I'm going to try to finish off the green giant. Oh, these guys can do a lot of damage right now. These are 2 damage each with their 1 shots, and then 2 shots. 2 damage each. I just know if I spread it out, I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Let's go for broke. All of them into Yeslick. He seems to be empowering everybody around him and healing, and they don't like that. You know, I looked at it, I was calculating the wrong number of attacks. It just wasn't going to be enough. So I'm going to try to take out the grot. The whites will be the trident from the prime, so they're all hitting on 3s. Yeah, you're not close enough for lookout, sir. And then they all wound on 3s. Oh, come on, that was the good one.
This is
So
it.
no rend.
So 5 because cover.
Yeah, no rend, but 2 damage.
Okay.
Oh, that takes him out.
Grr.
Whew, just barely got him. Fulminators will charge. No, 3 inches. That's just going to get him to the skeletons then.
Not magicians.
And then the Knight Azyros will charge. Knight Azyros will charge 6 inches. Hit these skeletons. Let's kill them all. And who's going to do the killing of the skeletons will be obviously the Fulminator in the combat phase. Sorry, they're concussors, not Fulminators. So let's start with the hammer hitting on 3s, but any unmodified, never mind. 6s do mortal wounds, but yeah, 3s to wound. So 2 wounds. 2 damage, so that just killed 4 of them. And then the Dracoth hits on 3s, wounds on 3s, but 6s do d6 damage. Nah, so it's -1 damage. So you lose 5 in total. Look at that. And then the 2 skeletons can strike back. Who do they want to attack?
The prime.
The Liberator?
Yeah.
Hengax is still close, so they're hitting on 3s.
3s.
1 wound, and I get a 4-up save. No, I'm good. Then Azyros will try to finish them off. He has 4 attacks. I should have been re-rolling 1s to hit, because anything within 10 inches of the Knight Azyros, I get to re-roll 1s to hit. 3s, I don't know if I did roll any 1s, but I'm just reminding myself of that now. 3s to wound, so 2 die. But that's within 12 inches of Kengax, who got the Deathlore attribute that whenever a unit is destroyed within 12 inches, we forgot this before with the Castigators, on a 5+, he gets to instantly cast a spell. And then if he fails that, then the next time it's on a 4+, then 3+, and 2+, then automatic. But once he makes this roll, it resets. Now we're going to count the Castigators, so it's going to actually be on a 4+, because we should have. We should have done it for.
Oh wow!
So right. let's roll it. So it'll be 5+, 4+. You get to roll it 3 times basically, but you only get it once this turn. Okay, go for the 5+. Oh, you got it. So he gets to cast a spell for free right now.
So Vargeist.
Summoning Vargeist. No, he fails. Okay. That's the end of my turn. Destroyed your skeletons finally. That seems like some sort of victory. I killed 10 skeletons. Yay.
Countess Cordillia is gonna ride the storm.
So teleport?
Yep.
She gonna boost it?
No, I
guess you don't need to.
Wall.
Are you gonna get any help from Yeslick?
I am.
How much?
2 help.
2 helps.
Has to go off.
Okay. So it only requires a 6. Does Countess Cordillia get any bonuses?
Yes.
Okay, so you're obviously going to get it no matter what. But if you roll low enough, my advocators could try to stop it, but they can't. So you get it off no matter what. So she and 1 other mage teleport. You got to be within that circle to cast that last
Fully
spell.
within?
Yes.
I gotta make sure I'm close to him anyway.
There you go.
She's a little farther.
She doesn't need 9 inches away from enemies is your only.
Unfortunately, she'll have to be right here then.
The Alpha Sphere basically screams into Kengax's head, "No! Get me that power!" Are you going to cast that now?
Yeah.
Or are you going to disobey the Alpha Sphere?
Yeah. No, we're gonna cast it and get a boost.
Yeah, you're close enough for a boost?
Yeah.
You carefully measured this all, didn't you?
Yes.
So, you need a 7.
Yes.
You get a +2 from your caster, and +2 for the help.
Right.
You need to roll 3 or higher. A double 1 fails. No,
Okay.
you got it with a 1. Okay, you got it with each of those dice individually. And he sits there and starts to harness it, and the magic just starts pouring into the Alpha Sphere. We're going to end the scenario there. It'll protect the rest of your guys while it's going through the ritual.
And Countess Cordillia helped when the Stormcasters were nearby.
And Yeslik, of course.
Oh, of course, that's always there.
Yeah, Yeslik's always. He just doesn't get any credit. You do have one death you got to roll for.
It's true.
And then we're going to go to the final mission to find out what finally happens with all of them with the Alpha Sphere. You were about to get overrun, too. Look at those concussors coming in. So we got a death table. You need a D66. D66. So that's the first one. Oh, no! He died! The green giant is gone. Countess Cordillia can't help but feel some sadness. I was in that body. I was you for a while. And I just kind of this bond that and she could feel a part of the grot inside of her soul still as they were swapped around. So maybe he'll live on within her.
Oh, okay. I'll be this to happen.
Yeah, she'll start hearing voices.
Soul goes right into her?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Alpha Sphere's done weirder things.
That's true.
That was a major victory if I hadn't seen one before. D3 plus 1 experience for everybody. So everybody gets 2 experience.
Yep.
Each for just showing up. 1, 2. Well, I lost track.
Okay, so we're good because she levels up and so does he.
Okay, and then these ones don't because they're so far. They have to get to...
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
What?
He does level up.
Oh, that's right, because he was pretty close to 150. So the 3 of them level up. He was too far away from 200. These will be our final level ups as we go into the final mission. Who's first? Oldcaster?
Oldcaster. He's
11. He can help others with their casting. Didn't somebody else gain that ability?
No, he got the ability to summon. He's a backup summoner.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But I thought somebody else got they could help as well, besides just Yeslik.
Oh, wait. I think Kangax did. Now that I think of it. I didn't write it down because she's never going to help anybody.
Oh, okay. You're like, screw it. I don't want that one.
Never going to help anybody.
But you might want to write it down in case you roll it again, because then you get something else. So now, when you're really desperate, you can now have how many spells can you cast?
Only 1.
So you could give up 4 spells to get a +8.
He did get the 20 experience. What level did he get? That's level 3?
20 experience?
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, so that was an odd level, so he doesn't get a spell. And then Countess Cordillia rolls a 6, which is +1 to casting and unbinding.
We'll take it.
Yeah, she needs that. And so she's at +2 to cast and unbind now. And lastly, Yeslik, level 9, gets a 4 +2 to dispelling. And he gets a free dispel.
Free dispel.
That's right.
Huh.
That'll be useful.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, really what that means is Kengax can cast more spells because he doesn't have to give up 1 to do his dispelling. And if you're really desperate, they both can do it. Hooey!
No.
You just came in like an elemental storm.
Yeah.
You tore through the Stormcast lines. You popped the Lord Arcanum's brain right off of his body. It lightning back, of course, to the forges to be reforged. But still.
I see you set this up trying to make me walk around. And I stayed.
You're like, whatever.
Yeah.
Screw you, I'm not going that way. No, I knew you had teleports, and I know you could fly with certain things, and so it was more like giving you a couple options of how you got up there. Still required you to go somewhere. That was the important part. So the last mission is in the MiniWarGaming Vault at the link below. Click it right now and go watch it, and I can tell you right now, it's not a guaranteed victory for Steve. Whenever we get to the last mission, that's when the gloves come off.
It's true.
And I am not worried about killing every last one of his dumb little sorcerers. That's right.
Is Hans there by chance?
Is Hans there? Maybe.
Memory of Hans?
The memory of Hans. So if you're not a Vault member, you still get a chance. MiniWarGaming.com/spellhunters. Get this whole campaign for free. We'll see you in the Vault. Happy Wargaming!